And welcome back for game 2 here from Owen Fulton Field as the Brevard College Tornadoes take on your Avery University Cougars. Sorry for the delay here, just trying to get everything ready for second game, but let's go ahead and meet the starters for today's second game. First for the Tornadoes. Leading off will be the shortstop number 2, Jason Jucker, followed by the left fielder number 7, Zach Allison. He'll be the 3-hole will be the first baseman number 23, J.J. Wilkes. In the cleanup hole will be the catcher number 14, Brett Burchette. Batting fifth, the third baseman number 3, Daquan Davenport. Batting sixth, the right fielder number 11, Christian Easel. Batting seventh, the designated hitter number 15, Logan Clark. Batting eighth, the second baseman number 46, Noah Harris. In center field, number 9 in the 9-hole, Jack Atkinson. And on the mound for the Tornadoes, number 24, Trenton Anderson. The Tornadoes are under the direction of head coach Mike Victory. And now let's meet the starters for your Averett University Cougars. Leading off will be the center fielder number 9, Nolan McCabe. The right fielder number 23, Zeldon Jackson. In the 2-hole, the second baseman number 2, Brandon Hatcher hitting third. The designated hitter number 27, Kyle Wilson. In the 5-hole, the left fielder number 3, Nate Tuck. At third base, getting his first collegiate start, number 31, Drew Rabin. At shortstop, number 5, Ryan Traylor. Behind the plate will be the number 4 catcher. In the 8 slot, Dawson Hawk. And at first base in the 9-hole, number 28, Tanner Bradshaw. And on the mound for the Cougars in his debut, number 18, Ryan Schreider. First pitch here from Schreider, fouled off down the first baseline. Bradshaw gives chase. He'll pull it in just outside the Cougars' dugout for the first out. As he retires Jucker, that will bring up the left fielder number 7, Zach Allison. First pitch here from Schreider, misses low in the dirt for a ball. Schreider, a freshman right-hander out of Yorktown, Virginia, 6'2". His second pitch will even the count now at 1-1 for a called strike. One out here in the top of the first inning. 1-1 delivery here from Schreider. Taken for a ball. Looked like a changeup there from Schreider. Scheider's 2-1 delivery now. Misses outside for a ball. 3-1 now to Allison. Three-one delivery here to Allison. Misses high for a ball. That will go down as a 1-out walk, as that will bring up the first baseman, number 23, J.J. Wilkes. First pitch delivery here to Wilkes. Misses for a ball low in the zone. Schreider missing low. Where you want to miss, though, if you're Coach Fleming, with your freshman making his debut here, you want him low in the zone. Allison leads off first. 1 out here, top of the first inning. Scheider steps off. Allison goes back to first. 1-0 delivery. Looked like a fastball. Called strike outside corner. Scheider lost his cap there. Let's see if Scheider can induce a ground ball here. Hopefully the Cougars can turn 2 and get out of the inning here. As I mentioned, Rabin making his collegiate debut here at third base. That's going to be taken for a call strike on the inside corner. Good job there by Hawk, though. Sliding over, not an easy play, but able to frame that and get the call strike. Traylor getting the start at shortstop for the Cougars here. Tuck moving from shortstop to left field following last game. Hatcher still at second. Bradshaw comes in as Allison takes off. Changeup in the dirt. Good stop, though, there by Hawk, but that's going to go down as a stolen base for Allison. 2-2 count now. Double play off. Good job there by the Tornadoes. Center runner in motion to take the double play out of effect. 2-2 count now here. Scheider looks Allison back, delivers. Swung on, hit over to third. Pulled in by Rabin. He'll look Allison back, fire across the diamond. Good job there by Bradshaw to scoop that one up and keep his foot on the bag.
Now batting, number 14, catcher, Burchette.
No advance there for Allison. So good job there by Rabin in his first collegiate action there. Not an easy play, I know, for a freshman. Probably a little jitters there as the catcher number 14, Burchette's going to step in now for the Tornadoes. He'll face Scheider. Allison leads off second. Getting a little bit of depth there. 2 outs here in the inning. Swung on, hit through the gap. That will go out to Tuck. He'll field it. They're going to hold Allison at third as Tuck was able to get that one in quick, but that's going to go down as a hit for the Cougars, or the Tornadoes, excuse me.
Stepping to the plate, number 3, third baseman, Daquan Davenport.
As that's going to bring up Daquan Davenport, third baseman. Senior out of Forest City, North Carolina, 5'10", 205. Appeared in 13 games last year. 9 hits, 4 doubles. Left-hander. That's going to be taken for a ball low in the zone. Scheider needed 1 out to get out of this inning. Runners on first and second. Allison on third, Burchette off first. For those of you just turning in for this game, doubleheaders are moving to 7 innings this year, 9 innings for single games. Scheider's pitch runs off the outside corner, 2-0 now. Burchette leads off first, small lead. Allison off third. It's going to be missed for a low in the zone. Ball 3. 3-0 count now. Scheider trying not to load the bases here with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. That's going to be 3-0. Swung on and missed. Davenport with the green light there on 3-0. Senior. Switch hitter, actually. Scheider's 3-1 delivery. Changeup, it looked like fouled back. For the Cougars around the horn, you got Tuck in left, McCabe in center, Lancaster in right. Or Zeldin Jackson, excuse me, in right. Jackson DH back in game 1. Gonna be check swing, call, strike 3. Good job there by the freshman, down 3-0 to battle back and record the 3rd out. Tornadoes had runners on first and second, but Scheider able to battle back, get the Cougars out of a jam. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning, tied 0-0 when we return. And welcome back as we head to the bottom of the first inning. It will be the center fielder, number 9, Nolan McCabe, leading off. He'll face the freshman out of Orange City, Florida, 6'3", 180-pounder right-hander, Trenton Anderson. Anderson making his second start on the year, 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, allowing 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned. Did strike out 2. And the season opener against Maryville College. For those of you turning in, Tornadoes are able to put runners on the corners, top of the first inning, but Ryan Scheider battling back after getting down 3-0 in the account to record a check swing strike 3 to retire the Tornadoes. So we flip the books here. Averett now batting here in the bottom of the first inning. It'll be McCabe, Jackson, and Hatcher due up as McCabe fouls that one back. Jackson 2 for 3 in the opening game of this doubleheader in his collegiate debut. Got the start as a designated hitter. Recorded an infield single, followed by a single to left field, and then did get out in his last at-bat. McCabe, as he fouls this one back, down 0-2 now. Getting the start in right field, for this one. Coach Fleming opting to mix up the lineup a little bit. As Hawk comes in to catch, Wilson will get some rest as he'll be the designated hitter. Bradshaw, who closed things out for the Cougars in the last game, 3 innings of work. He'll start at first base as that one's going to miss inside for a ball. 1-2 now. As we mentioned, McCabe in center, Jackson in right, Hatcher at second, Wilson designated hitter. Tuck moving from shortstop to left field. Rabin, who came in to pinch run there at the bottom of the 7th inning, he'll get his first collegiate start at third base. Traylor, the senior, comes in at shortstop. Hawk, as I mentioned, doing the catching. Bradshaw at first base, and then Scheider on the mound. And that's going to be swung on, fouled off down the first baseline. Wilkes is going to range over just in front of the Cougars dugout, and he'll pull that in for the first out here in the bottom of the first inning.
And the bat, number 23, right fielder, Zeldin Jackson.
So that's going to give way to Zeldin Jackson. As we mentioned, Jackson, left-hander. Freshman, 2 for 3 in game 1. Moving up in the lineup now, hitting in the 2-hole. As he'll take this one high in the zone. Had a tough matchup in the first one, lefty on lefty. Now gets to face the right-hander. Freshman on freshman here. That's going to be a check swing. Bouncer back to the pitcher. He'll pull it in. Fire over to first to Wilkes for the second out.
Stepping to the plate, number 2, second baseman, Brandon Hatcher.
That's going to bring up the junior, Brandon Hatcher, getting the start at second base. Cougars' everyday second baseman now. Moving from third base last year over to second base. Has moved up and down the lineup for a lot of his career. Has hit in the 2-hole. Couple starts in the cleanup spot. As that misses outside for a ball. Did get the start on opening day in the 3 slot. Started in the 3 slot in game 1 here, and then back in the 3-hole in game 2. He'll be followed up by Wilson if Hatcher can reach here. As that misses high as well. 2-0 now. I know if you're Coach Fleming, these are 2 guys, Hatcher and Wilson, you'd love to see get going on the year. Hatcher 0 for in the last game, 4 for 5 in the season opener as he fouls this one back. Does have that ability to get hot, though, and stack a few hits together. And then, as we mentioned, back in game 1, Wilson with some power, as I believe he's got 9 collegiate hits now, but 5 of those being doubles. That's a curveball that misses high. Looked like it slipped out of the hands of Anderson there. 3-1 count to Hatcher. Hitters count. Let's see if Anderson elects to go give Hatcher something or if he opts to make Hatcher chase. As he throws a fastball high and inside. Looked like a pitcher's pitch there. Trying to get Hatcher maybe to pop up on that. But Hatcher, veteran junior here, laying off that pitch. As that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Kyle Wilson. Cougars' everyday catcher getting the second game off here today. Junior Dawson Hawk getting the start behind the plate, giving Wilson's knees a little bit of rest. Coach Fleming opting to keep the sophomore in the lineup, though, returning back to the 4-hole. So Cougars are going to have a runner on first here, 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. And that's going to run inside. Nearly hits Wilson, but able to scamper back out of the way. As they'll be fouled back into the net here. Count even now 1-1. Should Wilson reach here in the bottom of the first, it will be Nate Tuck due up next. That's going to be taken low in the zone for a called strike. Pickoff attempt down to first base. Not in time to get Hatcher, though. Count now 1-2. Wilson didn't like that call there from home plate umpire. Hatcher leading off first. As that's going to be a call, strike 3. Late call there. Wilson didn't like that one, but that's going to be the third out here in the bottom of the first inning. We'll head to the top of the second inning, tied 0-0. And welcome back as we head to the top of the second inning. He'll be the right fielder, number 11, Christian Ezel. Leading off here, for the Tornadoes. First pitch here from Scheider. Swung through and missed. Count 0-1 here. Oh, 0-1 offering. Taken low for a ball. Wind died down as you can see the flag draped around the center field flagpole as that one's going to be fouled back out of play. 53 degrees now in Danville. It's warmed up from about 43 at the start of when we got here this morning. 1-2 count here. Check swing called, strike 3.
Now batting number 15, designated hitter, Logan Clark.
That's going to go down as a strikeout looking. That will give way now for the designated hitter, number 15, Logan Clark. As he'll take a ball off the outside corner. Scheider now 2 strikeouts through 2 innings. And there's a pitcher that's pretty effective work. You can put up a strikeout for every inning pitched. That's going to be hit out to right field. Jackson ranges back. He'll turn around and catch that for the second out.
Now batting number 46, second baseman Noah Harris.
As that will bring up number 46, second baseman Noah Harris. 2 outs now here in the top of the second inning. When that one went off the bat, it looked like Jackson got a little bit turned around, but able to spin back around and get under that one for the second out. Scheider's delivery swung on, hit out to Hatcher at second. He'll field it, fire over to Bradshaw for the third out here as the Tornadoes go down 1-2-3 here in the top of the second inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second when we return. It will be Tuck, Rabin, and Trailer due up for the Cougars.
Bottom of the second inning.
And welcome back as we head to the bottom of the second inning. He'll be the left fielder number 3, Nate Tuck, leading things off for the Cougars here. He'll face Anderson. Tuck, as I mentioned, got the start at shortstop in game 1, moving out to left field. Coach Fleming opting to keep the junior in the lineup here. Typically an infielder in his career, as he'll foul this one back into the net. Tuck kind of emerging here early on in the year as a leader on this Cougars roster. I know Coach Fleming's talked about it numerous times, looking for big production out of the junior this year. As he's been one that when he's gotten in games in his career, he's produced. Ranged pretty much around the infield in his career, anywhere from second, short, or third base. Has played a couple of innings in the outfield, though. That's going to miss outside. Count now 1-2. After Tuck, it will be Rabin and Trailer. Rabin getting his first collegiate at bat. As that's going to be taken low in the zone. Good eye there from Tuck. Count now even 2-2. 2-2 delivery here to Tuck. Swung through and missed for a strike 3. I'll be the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. As that will bring up number 31, the third baseman, Drew Rabin. Rabin steps in for his first collegiate plate appearance here. He'll be taken high for a ball. As I mentioned back in game 1, Rabin, two-sport athlete, played football back in the fall, but electing to switch to baseball here in the spring with football set to get away this weekend. He'll be followed up by Trailer. That's going to miss off the outside corner for a ball. Trailer will have his first plate appearance of the season following Rabin. Trailer got the start on the mound for the Cougars at Lynchburg. Didn't play in game 1. 2-0 delivery to Rabin, swung through and missed. Anderson, 6'3", 180 pounds out there on the mound. Tall righty. Probably mid to upper 80s. As that one's going to miss high up and out of the zone. Looked like Anderson wanted that one, but home plate umpire calling it high and outside probably. 3-1 offering here from Anderson to Rabin. And that's going to miss low and off the plate. That'll be a 1-out walk for Rabin as he'll head down to first base. That will bring up the senior, number 5, Ryan Traylor. Traylor steps in. Getting the start at shortstop, hitting it out of the 7-hole. He'll swing through this one and hit it through the left side. Cougars in position now. Runners on first and second with 1 out. That will bring up the junior Dawson Hawk getting the start at catcher today.
Number 4, catcher Dawson Hawk.
Hawk got the start at DH in the season opener for the Cougars. Finished 1 for 4 with a run scored. Really worked hard here in the offseason as Hawk has really worked to hone his craft as now the backup catcher for the Cougars. Is that's going to be hit out to shortstop, be flung on to short. They'll try for a double play, but Hawk hustling down the line beats that out. So they'll get Traylor out on the force out. Rabin will move up to third with 2 outs as Bradshaw will step up to the plate.
28, first baseman Tanner Bradshaw.
Bradshaw getting his first plate appearance of the season of the day. Went 0 for 4 back in the season opener at Lynchburg. Led the Cougars in hitting last year. 319, 15 hits, 4 doubles. So definitely a guy you want at the plate right now in the 9-hole as has that ability to put the ball in play here. And that's going to be taken low in the zone. 2 outs here, bottom of the second inning. Senior at the dish with Tanner Bradshaw hoping to give the Cougars a 1-0 advantage here. Single anywhere on the field is going to score Rabin. And that's going to be taken low in the zone here. I know if you're the Tornadoes, you don't want to load the bases here, but I do know from experience, Bradshaw not necessarily a guy you want to face in this situation if you're a freshman, especially with McCabe coming up at the leadoff spot. As that's going to be a call strike outside corner. Senior versus freshman right now. Rabin leads off first, Rabin leads off third, Hawk off first. Anderson, 2-1 delivery. Calls strike 3 on a breaking ball. He uses the count now at 2-2. Bradshaw, though, got a good look at that one. Top of the lineup due up next if Bradshaw can extend this inning. Misses off the outside corner. Burchette really wanted that call. As you could see, he bounced off thinking it was a call strike 3, but the home plate umpire disagreeing. 3-2 offering here to Bradshaw. Swung on, hit out to center field. Atkinson camps under it. And he'll pull that in for the 3rd out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Averett puts runners on. Unable to push anything across. We'll head to the top of the 3rd inning when we return, tied 0-0. And welcome back to Owen Fulton Field, as the freshman Ryan Scheider will head back out for his third inning of work, as Hawk fires down to second here to complete warm-ups. Due up for the Tornadoes, here will be the center fielder number 9, Jack Atkinson. Hitting out of the 9-hole after him, it will return back to the order with Jucker and Allison. Scheider able to escape damage back there in the second inning. Retiring the side 1-2-3 back in the second. Was able to escape in the first, as that's going to be a bunt down the third baseline. Rabin will give charge. That's going to be an infield single, though, for Atkinson.
Stepping to the plate, number 2, shortstop, Jason Jucker.
As that will bring us back to the top of the order. Shortstop number 2, Jason Jucker. Atkinson does have speed. Stole second and third back in game 1. See if they opt to put him in motion as Scheider fires over a pickoff attempt. That's going to be a called strike. Oh and 1 now here to the leadoff hitter in Jucker. Allison leads off first. Held on by Bradshaw. Fired on. Chopped down the third baseline. But out of play. Count now 0-2. O2 offering to Jucker, popped up back behind shortstop. Trailer ranges out. He'll pull that in for the first out here, as Atkinson will head back to first base.
Coming to bat, number 7, left fielder, Zach Allison.
That will bring up the left fielder now, and Zach Allison. Allison walked back in the first inning. Advanced to third, but Scheider able to record a strike 3 for third out to escape damage as that runs inside. Allison able to get out of the way of that one, though. See if the Tornadoes elect to put Atkinson in motion here with 1 out in the top of the third inning. With the two-hole hitter in Allison up at the plate. Typically your two-hole hitter is a guy that can control the bat well, can bunt, puts the ball in play. As a pickoff attempt by Scheider. But Atkinson back in plenty of time. As I just mentioned, two-hole hitter, typically a guy that puts the ball in play, controls the bat well. So either it could be a hit-and-run situation here, or might just elect a Scheider really trying to hold Atkinson close here. Just mentioned, might even elect to send Atkinson straight up. Several pickoff attempts back and forth, though. Can tire out a runner, so he might not leave on this pitch, but as he fakes the second base, but it's going to be a called strike, even the count at 1-1. Atkinson leads off first. Count 1-1 here. Scheider 1-1 delivery. Atkinson fakes towards second again. This pitch going to miss high, though. Atkinson, a sophomore out of Hendersonville, North Carolina, or Atkinson, a junior, out of Piedmont, South Carolina. Scheider's pickoff attempt will not be in time. It's like Scheider and Atkinson kind of playing a little mind game with each other over there, seeing who's going to get the best of who. Atkinson leads off second. Pitch goes in. That's going to be a single out to left field. Drops right in front of Nate Tuck. He'll get the ball in, though. But the Tornadoes have runners on first and second here with one out in the top of the third inning.
23, first baseman, J.J. Wilkes.
As that will bring up the first baseman, number 23, J.J. Wilkes. Wilkes, one of the Tornadoes' 2 hits back in Game 1. Proved to be the crucial blow, though, for the Tornadoes as they were able to pick up a 2-1 victory. Atkinson leads off second, Allison off first. Breaking ball, call strike on the inside corner. See if Scheider can induce a ground ball here. Double play. Hatcher late, holding on Atkinson at second. He's up the middle. It's a big hole right off the right side here. I know if you're Wilkes, you're eyeing that at the plate. Ball in the gap to right field. Could score Atkinson. Lancaster does have a strong arm, though. But Atkinson runs well. Is it going to be swung on, hit out to third base? He'll step on third. Fire across to first. It's going to go down as a 5-U-3 double play to end the inning. I know if you're Scheider, you're definitely shaking the hand of Rabin right there to pull you out of a jam with one out. Tornadoes put runners on first and second, but Averett pulls a double play to end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the third inning, tied 0-0 when we return. And returning to the top of the order here in the bottom of the third inning, it's going to be the center fielder, number 9, Nolan McCabe. McCabe popped out in foul territory back in the first inning to the first baseman Wilkes. I know he really wants to get going here from the leadoff spot, and I know if you're Coach Fleming, you really want your spark at the top of the order on base here, as he's a threat. Ball in the gap from first, he can score. As that's going to miss off the plate outside. Count 1-0. As that's going to miss low as well. Two-0 here for McCabe. That's going to be swung on out to center field. Atkinson will range over. He'll pull this in for the first out to retire McCabe.
Now batting number 23, right fielder, Zelton Jackson.
As that's going to bring up the freshman Zelton Jackson now. Jackson grounded out to the pitcher back in the first inning, as he'll take this for a called strike. Second pitch misses low, evens the count now at 1-1. That's going to be swung on down the left field line. Davenport and Allison give chase, but it's going to get back out of play. Count now 1-2. One and two offering here to Jackson. Swung on, foul back into the net. That's going to be fouled off. Good job there by Jackson to hang tough. That's going to be hit back up to second. Harris ranges over. He'll pull it in, fires onto first for the second out. To retire Jackson here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third inning. As Hatcher will step to the plate now. Good play out there by Harris. When it first came off the bat, I thought it might have had a chance to hang towards the middle a little bit more, but Harris, good range out there at second base as he was able to retire Jackson. Offer here to Hatcher. Swung on. Popped up. Between first and second, Harris will call it off. That will go down as the third out here at the bottom of the third inning. We'll head to the top of the fourth, tied 0-0 when we return. And welcome back as we head to the top of the fourth inning. You'll be the catcher, number 14, Burchette, due up for the Tornadoes. Burchette singled back in the first inning. As that's going to miss low in the zone. One of the Tornadoes' 3 hits on the afternoon. All right, that's going to be taken for a called strike on the inside corner. Good job there by Scheider to get that two-seamer. It looked like to break back in for a called strike. One offering here. Called strike 2. Count 1-2 now. Scheider with that weird pause just as he delivers to home plate. I know a lot of folks at home who know baseball, it's kind of a hesitation move for him to gain his composure before he comes to the plate. That's going to be taken for a ball. Count 2-2. Kind kind of stops you from flying open as you're delivering. Two offering here. Misses outside for a ball. Count, full count now. Started out raining this morning, but clouds are starting to vanish here at Owen Fulton Field as it's turned out for a pretty good day of baseball. 3-2 offering, swung on, hit back up the middle. Trailer ranges over. He'll fire across the diamond. Good scoop over there by Bradshaw to get Burchette for the first out here in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, number 3, third baseman, Daquan Davenport.
As that will bring up the third baseman, Daquan Davenport. He struck out swinging to end the first inning. Scheider's first pitch here to Davenport. Taken for a ball, low in the zone. One 0 offering here. Misses about the same spot as the first pitch, 2-0 now. See if Scheider can battle back in this one, down 2-0. Need a strike here. I know if you're Davenport, you're looking for a hitter's pitch right here. It looked like a two-seamer that ran off the outside corner, 3-0 now. Davenport did swing 3-0 back in the first inning. See if he has the green light here, if he should get a pitch he wants to do something with. It's going to be taken low down in the zone for ball 4. Will be the second walk on the day for Scheider. Looks like Hawk will head out, talk to Scheider, probably settle him down here. After allowing the 1-out walk to Davenport. But that will bring up the right fielder, number 11, Christian Easel. Scheider sits at 45 pitches on the afternoon. Davenport, 3 stolen bases last year, so he's a threat to run over there. That's going to be swung on, fouled off down the third baseline. Davenport leads off first, held on by Bradshaw. 0-1 offering here. Swung on, hit out to left field. That's going to go down as a single. Tuck will get over. He'll field this and fire it in to hold Davenport at second. Tornadoes. Tornadoes with something going here in the top of the fourth inning. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Had a similar situation back in the third inning. As they'll bring up the designated hitter, number 15, Logan Clark. But Scheider was able to get the double play to third baseman Drew Rabin. And that's going to be a called strike as he was able to step on the bag at third to get the force out and then fired across the diamond to Bradshaw for the 5-3 putout. I know if you're Scheider, you want similar circumstances here. Ground ball to third base. Or a ground ball up the hill, but that's going to be laced out into right field. It's going to be bobbled there by Lancaster. That's going to go down as an error on the right fielder as it allowed Davenport to score. It will go down as a single to right field. But it's going to go down as an E9 fielding error on Lancaster as he bobbled that one, allowing.
Now batting number 46,
Davenport to come across for the first run. As that will bring up the second baseman, number 46, Noah Harris. So that will go down as an unearned run as of right now for Scheider. But the inning's still alive here. As that's going to be swung through and missed. Good job there by Hawk, though, to knock that down, as that could have gotten to the backstop. 50th pitch of the afternoon there for Scheider. Trying to get out of this with just one run. As Harris lays down a bunt, Scheider will hop over and keep that one foul. Count now 0-2. Tornadoes looking to play small ball there. Runners on first and second, one out, trying to get runners to second and third. With Atkinson due up. Harris steps back in, down 0-2. See if Scheider elects to go after him or wastes a pitch here. Easel leads off second. That's going to be hit out into right field. But good job there by Lancaster to pull in that one. As Easel had not much of a chance on that one, as he had to freeze to anticipate, Jackson out there in right field, not Lancaster.
Now finding center fielder, number 9, Jack Atkinson.
Apologize for that. Jackson is in right field today for the Cougars. All right, that's going to bring up the center fielder, number 9, Jack Atkinson. 2 outs now here, top of the 4th inning. Your Scheider just need 1 out to get out of this, allowing only 1 run. As he'll step off, sending Easel back to second. All right, that's going to be taken for a called strike on the outside corner. Cougars infield, normal depth here. Don't need a double play anymore. 1 out can retire the side here. Outfield, straight up. That's going to be a bunt attempt from Atkinson, fouled back now, 0-2. Hatcher holds on. Easel at second. Allowing Traylor to play in the hole with the right-hander up. Timeout called here from Atkinson. O2 offering, swung on, hit over to Rabin at third. He'll bobble it though, but has time, fires across the diamond to get the third out. Great composure there by the freshman as he bobbled the original attempt, but was able to quickly corral it with his glove. And a smooth throw over to Bradshaw retires the Tornadoes in the top of the 1st inning. But Brevard takes a 1-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning when we return. welcome back as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. He'll be the designated hitter, number 27, Kyle Wilson, leading things off here for the Cougars. Wilson struck out looking back in the first inning. As Wilson will take a called strike there. On offering, call strike 2. Breaking ball that came back inside and caught the inside corner. Tough pitch for Wilson to really do anything to do with that one. Great pitch, though, from Anderson. 0-2 offering, swung through and missed. As that will retire Wilson here for the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Left fielder, Nate Tuck.
And that'll bring up the left fielder, Nate Tuck. Tuck struck out swinging back to open the second inning, or bottom of the second inning. He'll square around a bunt, but that one will run low outside. As that will be swung on and fouled off. Count 1-1 now. That's going to be swung on, popped up out to shortstop. Jucker will charge in. And he'll pull that in on the infield grass for the second out.
From the bat, number 31, third baseman, Drew Rabin.
As that will bring up Drew Rabin. He walked back in the second inning. Moved around to third base, but the Cougars were unable to push him across for the run. Currently 0 for 0 for his career, as that was his first plate appearance. So you know if you're a freshman right now, you want your first collegiate hit here. That's going to be taken high for a ball. Next pitch will be number 50 on the afternoon for Anderson. One 0 offering here to Rabin. Called strike 3 outside, or called strike 1 outside corner. Excuse me, got a little excited there. Anderson's looked effective here for the Tornadoes, able to keep the Cougars off balance at the plate. Only one hit on the afternoon allowed. As he'll fire this one to the backstop. As the saying goes, looks like he tried to put a little extra mustard on that one. Two-one offering. Misses outside. 3-1 now to Rabin. Hitters count now. 3-1. See if Anderson elects to attack Rabin. Or try to get Rabin chasing here. As he does, he goes right down the middle with a fastball. Swung on and missed. Count 3-2 now. Anderson battling back now. 3-2. Pitcher's pitch coming on the way. 2 outs here, bottom of the fourth inning. That's going to miss just outside for a ball 4. Rabin's second walk of the afternoon. He'll head down 2 outs now, as that will bring up Ryan Traylor, singled back in the second inning for the Cougars' lone hit on the day. Copperhead Road playing in the background. Ryan Traylor's walk up for the last 2 or 3 years, I believe. So Rabin leads off first now. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Traylor at the plate, looking to collect another hit on the afternoon, as he'll swing on another first pitch fastball. Laces that one into left field for his second hit. Wasting no time was Ryan Traylor, as he's had a pretty successful day today. 2 pitches, 2 hits. As that will bring up the junior Dawson Hawk now. Hawk reached on a fielder's choice back in the second inning. 55 pitches on the afternoon now for Anderson, as Hawk was able to extend the inning by beating out what could have been a double play ball. Rabin leads off second, taken for a called strike. Burnett behind the plate there, getting really low, extending the leg, kind of like Jared Saltalamacchia used to do for the Red Sox to get the strike call there. Rabin leads off second, swung on by Hawk. Strike two now, 0-2 down. I think goes Hawk. Trailer off first, Rabin off third. Hawk looking to come up big for the Cougars here, if he can put a ball in play. 0-2 delivery. Calls strike three, outside corner. Hawk will go down looking to end the bottom of the fourth inning. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Brevard leading Averett 1-0 when we return. And welcome back as we head to the top of the fifth inning. It'll be the junior Avery Spicer taking over on the mound here for the Cougars. Spicer, 3.09 ERA last year in 5 appearances and 11 and 2/3 innings. Allowed 8 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned. Did strike out 12, though, in 11 innings. So does have that ability. Kind of a submarine/sidearm delivery. He'll face the leadoff hitter in Jason Jucker here in the top of the fifth inning. Jucker, 0 for 2 on the day, popped out to first base in the top of the first, and then popped out to shortstop back in the third. As that's going to Spicer's first pitch will get down and inside for a ball. Spicer was effective last year for the Cougars. Got the start in game 1 at first base, as that would be a called strike on the inside. As we mentioned, you can kind of see it on your cameras at home or your screens at home. Herky-jerky motion. Good movement, though. Spicer, 6'4" junior out of Glen Allen, Virginia. So big presence out there on the mound, as that's going to be fouled off down the first baseline. Bradshaw's going to give chase. Looked like it got down out of play. It looked like he might have thought Hatcher had called that one off, as Bradshaw kind of slid down out of the way. Didn't quite look like Bradshaw slipped, but more of an intentional trying to get out of the way of Hatcher, but nobody able to get over there to get that one. This is going to push the count now to 1-2. Would have been a tough play for Bradshaw to get over to that one, as it landed about 5 feet to the right of the foul line, just out of the sight of your camera, or just out of the sight of your screen. But tough play. 1-2 offering here from Spicer. He swung on, hit out to left field. Jackson will camp under it, and he'll pull that out and pull that in for the first out here in the top of the fifth inning.
In the bat, number 7, left fielder Zach Allison.
As that will bring up the left fielder, Zach Allison. Allison 1 for 1 on the afternoon, walked back in the first and then singled back in the third. Spicer looking to put up a 1-2-3 inning here for the Cougars in the top of the 5th inning. And that's going to miss low for a called ball. Good command, though, for Spicer. Not a guy who walks many, though. And that's going to miss. It's going to be a called strike. Spicer, 2 walks in 11 2/3 innings last year with 12 strikeouts. So a 12-2 strikeout to walk ratio. So a guy you want to see on the mound right now if you're Coach Fleming. And that's going to be fouled off. Pushes the count now to 1-2. Probably one of the Cougars' top strikeout pitchers out of the bullpen in terms of strikeouts per innings. Primarily the 8th, 9th inning guy in his career. Does have a couple of saves. That's going to be fouled off down the first baseline. But turning the page on Ryan Scheider. Pretty good collegiate first start. Only gave up 1 run unearned. That's going to miss low in the zone. Scheider, 4 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. That's going to be hit back up the middle. Hatcher was able to get to it, but it's going to go as a single for Allison.
Now batting number 23, first baseman, J.J. Wilkes.
That will bring up the first baseman, 3-hole hitter in J.J. Wilkes. Spicer, a guy that has induced a lot of ground balls in his career, though. So, double play threat here. Allison leads off first. That's going to slide in for a called strike. Started on the left shoulder of Wilkes, but broke to the outside of the plate. That's going to be swung through and missed. Spicer doing a little bit of glove dancing out there before he came to the plate. Did come to a set, though. Allison leads off first. I mentioned Wilkes at the plate here. 1 out, top of the 5th inning. Pickoff attempt over to first. Allison dives back in plenty of time, though. Swung on, hit out to left field, line drive, charging in front of Tuck. That's going to get away from Tuck, though. But he's able to get over quickly to keep Allison from going to third. So that will go down as a single for Wilkes.
Now batting number 14, catcher, Burchette.
Allison moves up 90 feet to second base. Tornadoes have runners on first and second now with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Similar circumstance to what they had in the 3rd and last inning when they put 1 run across the board. As they'll bring up the catcher now, number 14, Burchette. Burchette 1 for 2 on the afternoon. As that will miss inside for a ball. Grounded out to shortstop last time up, singled back in the 1st. Has started both games behind the plate here for the Tornadoes. Got to applaud the durability for Burchette. Hatcher holding on Allison as that's going to be swung through and missed. Count even now 1-1. Tornadoes with 7 hits on the afternoon as their bats have kind of come alive here in the last 2 to 3 innings. Averett 2 hits. Allison dances off second. Spicer's delivery called strike 2. Right down the middle. Spicer's delivery taken for a ball in the inside corner. Looked like it might have had a shot when it crossed the plate, but looked like it tailed off just off the inside corner there. Good job, though, by Hawk to slide over there and frame that one up. Give the home plate umpire a good look at that pitch. Hatcher holds on Allison. 2-2 delivery here from Spicer. Swung on, popped up, out behind second base. Trailer will call off Hatcher. He'll field it just inside of second. Infield fly rule, though. Is what they'll award that one, infield fly.
Now batting number 3, third baseman, Daquan Davenport.
As that will bring up the third baseman, Daquan Davenport. Davenport, 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out back in the first, walked back in the fourth, and came around to score the lone run of today's game, or second game. As that's going to be down in the dirt. Good job there by Hawk to slide over and corral that one. As that's going to be swung on, fouled off down the line. Count now 1-1. It's going to be missed. That's going to miss down in the zone. Count now 2-1. As that's going to be swung through and missed. Count 2-2 now. Spicer needing a strike here or an out to get out of this one. Runners on first and second here for the Tornadoes. If you're Averett, you need to get out of this jam. Down 1-0. Spicer's 2-2 delivery in the dirt. It's going to get away from Hawk. And that's going to allow Allison and Wilkes to move up 90 feet. That's going to go down as a wild pitch. Push the count here to full for Davenport. First base open, though. 2 outs here, top of the 5th inning. Easel up next. That's going to be swung through and missed for the third out here in the top of the 5th inning. Tornadoes push runners to second and third, but Spicer able to record a strikeout for the third out. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Averett trailing Brevard 1-0 when we return. And welcome back as we head to the bottom of the fifth inning. It will be the senior first baseman, number 28, Tanner Bradshaw, leading things off for the Cougars. We'll have a pinch hitter due up next as it will be the freshman, number 1, Brant Brophy, getting his first collegiate at bat. Odds are he'll slide into center field for Nolan McCabe. As Bradshaw steps in. Bradshaw 0 for 1 on the afternoon, flew out to center to end the second. As he'll foul this one back into the screen. Next pitch will be number 60 of the afternoon for Anderson as he's made short work of the Cougars. 60 pitches through 4 innings. Has been effective. In his second start of his freshman season as that's swung on by Bradshaw out to center field though. Not deep enough as Atkinson's going to pull that one in for the first out here. So that will go down as a fly out for Bradshaw. But we're going to have a pinch hitter as Brant Brophy will step in. As he'll bat for Nolan McCabe. Brophy, a freshman out of Hayes, Virginia. 5'8", 150. As he'll face Anderson. As that will be a called strike on the outside corner. Brophy, an infielder, has been playing in the outfield some, though, in practice. As that will miss inside for a ball, count 1-1 now. We'll see if he goes out to the field in the top half of the inning. As that's going to miss high, 2-1 now. Two-one offering to Brophy. Taking high. 3-1 now. Hitters count to Brophy here. Swung on, fouled off down the third baseline, excuse me. Count full now. And that's going to be taken for a call, strike 3 on the inside corner. Probably a late call there, but home plate umpire has a late windup for strike 3, so 50-50 ball there on the inside corner as Zeldin Jackson will step in now. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jackson 0 for 2 on the afternoon as he'll take a strike call. Might have sounded like a late call down there, but it looked like the home plate umpire had wound up but just hadn't finished yet when Brophy had already started towards first base. That's going to miss low in the zone. But they tried to check down to first base. They will. They'll say Jackson held up. Count now 1-1.
Got another pinch hitter on deck.
As we'll have another pinch hitter coming up for the Cougars. This will be Logan Albertson coming up if Jackson can reach here. As that's going to miss high and inside. 2-1 now. Now, if you're Coach Fleming here, you need your bats to come alive here. Down 1-0. 2 hits today. 5 hits in total between 2 games. So, really need the bats to come alive here late as that's going to be taken for a call strike. Count even now 2-2. That will be fouled off. As that will be swung on for strike 3. That will be the 3rd out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll head to the top of the 6th when we return. Averett trailing Brevard 1-0. And welcome back as we head back to the top of the sixth inning. You'll be Spicer returning for his second inning of work. Brant Brophy, who pinch hit for McCabe back in the bottom of the fifth inning. He'll take over in center field, and then coming in at second base will be the freshman, number 30, Logan Albertson. Albertson out of New Kent, Virginia, 5'11", 140. He'll get his first action of the season now at second base, taking over for Hatcher, as that will bring up the right fielder, number 11, Christian Easel. Easel 1 for 2 on the day, as that one will miss outside. Struck out back in the second and then singled back in the fourth. One-0 offering here from Spicer. Swung on, fouled back out of play. New wrinkle to his motion this year with the pumping his arms before he delivers. Still has that high leg kick with the half sidearm submarine motion, as that will be swung on and fouled back as well. Count now 1-2. As that pitch will miss high, count even now 2-2. It's like Cole Spain loosening down in the bullpen for the Cougars. Two-two offering from Spicer, fouled off down the first baseline. Two-two delivery here from Spicer. On the way. Fouled off back into the net here. Pitch number 30 of the afternoon for Spicer. That will be swung through and missed. First out of the inning here in the top of the sixth.
Now batting number 15, designated hitter Logan Clark.
As Clark will now step to the plate. Clark 1 for 2 on the afternoon, flew out to right back in the second, and then singled in the fourth. As he'll face Spicer. Spicer pitch, miss off the outside corner. As I mentioned, Spain loosening down in the bullpen for the Cougars. Can't quite see the Brevard bullpen as that's going to be swung through and missed. That's going to be hit on, but fouled down the third baseline. Excuse me. Count now 1-2. One-two offering taken for a call, strike 3, low in the zone. Clark didn't like it. That will go down as the second out here in the top of the sixth inning. That will go down as Spicer's third strikeout on the afternoon. As that will bring up the second baseman, Noah Harris. Harris 0 for 2 on the day, grounded out to second back in the second inning, and then lined out to right field in the fourth. As he'll hit this out to left field, Tuck will range back, pull it in for the third out here, as that will go down as a 1-2-3 inning for the Cougars. They'll head to the bottom of the sixth inning, trailing 1-0 when we return.
It helps that there's so many international students here at Averett, so hearing other people talk around campus with their accent makes it feel like you're not alone, and it feels like one big family. And I've grown so much since I came here.
And welcome back, as it will be the freshman Logan Albertson getting his first career at here. He'll step in to face Anderson. Cougars down to their final 6 outs, as after Anderson, it will be freshman Hudson Rowe getting his first plate appearance. He'll pinch hit for Wilson, it looks like. Taking some cuts in the on-deck circle. Anderson's first pitch here to Albertson, fouled back out of play. Anderson's 0-1 delivery here to Albertson. Swung on. Fouled out of play, though, down the left field line. Albertson put a little charge into that one. Just a little early, though. Finds him down, self down 0-2 here to Anderson. That's going to miss low in the zone. Like it might have been a changeup. Trying to get Albertson to chase there down 0-2. Good 2-strike pitch there from Anderson. That's going to be a fastball that runs off the outside corner, even in the count now at 2-2. Two-two offering here to Albertson. Fouled back out of play. Approaching 80 pitches on the afternoon for Anderson. Currently sits at 77. Two-two pitch misses outside as Albertson's now worked the count back full. So good first at bat for Albertson here. Found himself down 0-2, but quickly, a few foul balls and 3 balls. Finds himself now heading down to first base following a 0-2 walk.
In the bat for your Cougars, pinch hitter number 15, Hudson Rowe.
That's going to bring up Hudson Rowe. He'll get his first career plate appearance here. Rowe, 6'3", 208-pounder out of Spencer, Virginia. He'll swing through the first one. Got to applaud the effort there from Albertson, though. Got down 0-2, but worked the count back to full and then drew the leadoff walk. And if you're Coach Fleming, you need runners on right now, down 1-0. And to get that out of the freshman's big. As Rowe will swing on this one down 0-2 now. Coach Fleming telling him to settle down a little bit here. Don't get too antsy at your first at bat. Let the pitcher come to you. Albertson leads off first, 0-2 delivery here. Taken for a ball off the outside corner. Good eye there from Rowe. As that will be swung through and missed for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Batting number 3, left fielder Nate Tuck.
As I'll bring up the left fielder, Nate Tuck. Tuck 0 for 2 on the afternoon, struck out back in the 2nd, popped up the shortstop into 4th. Hoping his bat can come alive here in the bottom of the 6th. Albertson leads off first. He'll take off. That's going to be hit out to shortstop. And Harris will chase it down. He'll fire over to first. But Huck moves Albertson up 90 feet to second base.
Stepping to the plate, number 31, third baseman, Drew Raven.
As that will bring up the third baseman, Drew Rabin. Not a sacrifice in the book, but Tuck doing a job there of moving Albertson up 90 feet now, as if you're hoping Rabin can put one in the gap here and score Albertson to tie this up 1-1. 85th pitch of the afternoon here for Anderson on its way. That's going to be a called strike. Anderson, 51 strikes on 85 pitches. So really has pounded the zone effectively this afternoon. That's going to be swung on and missed. Curveball. Big bender there from Anderson. Had excellent movement. Rabin down 0-2 now. 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th inning. Hoping to reach and give way to Trailer. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, as that's going to miss high. 1-2 now. Trailer made most of his work today. 2 pitches, 2 singles to left field. Hasn't wasted much time. Know if you're Coach Fleming here, you really want to get the senior up to the plate here. Or as Rabin fouls this off down the right field line. Back out of play. One-two offering here to Rabin. Taken for a call strike 3 outside corner. That's going to be the third out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll head to the top of the 7th when we return. Averett trailing Brevard 1-0.
Headed into the 7th inning.
And welcome back as senior Cole Spain takes over on the mound. Spain, left-handed pitcher out of Prince George, Virginia, 5'11", 155 pounds.
Top of the 7th inning for Brevard, number 9.
Appeared in 4 games last year, recording 7 strikeouts in 11 innings. Does have excellent stuff. Struggles with command at times, but excellent movement here for the lefty. Worked hard in the offseason on his command, so as he'll get his first action on the year. As he'll face off against Jack Atkinson, center fielder. First pitch swung on and missed. I know if you're Coach Fleming, you really want a 1-2-3 inning here. Give way to your offense. Hopefully you can put up a run in the bottom of the 7th inning to extend this one, or even 2 runs to win it. Need a strong output here from your senior left-hander. as that's going to be swung through and missed as well. Quickly up 0-2. We'll look for Spain to attack here, up 0-2 now, as he doesn't want to waste many pitches. 0-2 delivery here from Spain. Fastball up and away. Ball 1. So far, just fastballs from Spain. Does have a big breaking curveball. Does come into righties, though. Has hit a few 0-2. So we'll see if he sticks with a fastball here, as he does, but it runs just off the outside corner. Looked pretty good from our vantage point up here, but home plate umpire saying it was probably outside. One-two offering misses high, or 2-2 offering, misses high. Count now full, pushes the count to full here. So Spain started up 0-2. It's falling behind 3-2 here to Atkinson. With no outs here in the top of the 7th inning. 3-2 offering swung through and missed. Spain battles back. Record the first out here. That will turn over the lineup as we'll head back to the top of the order. It will be Jason Jucker. Took Spain a little longer, but able to record the strikeout after getting up 0-2. As he'll miss just low on that one. Down 1-0. That's what you want to see out of your senior here. Kind of moved into a closer role for the Cougars. Started primarily for his career, but Coach Fleming opted to move into the back of the bullpen. So he's out now here, as that one's going to get lined over to first base. Bradshaw will dive in and pull that out for the second out. So quick work by Spain there as he comes in and gets 2 outs, as that will bring up the left fielder, Zach Allison. So as I was mentioning, Coach Fleming opted to move Spain to the back of the bullpen as sort of a closer role. Not a safe situation here, but a situation, if you're Coach Fleming, you want to keep this a 1-run ball game. So you want to go to a veteran arm here to help your offense have a chance coming into the bottom half of the 7th. And that's going to be swung through and missed for the first strike here. Spain effective so far. Finds himself up in the count, 1 strike, no balls here to Allison. That's going to be hit on out to left field. Tuck ranges back. He'll turn around and pull this in left field for the 3rd out here. That goes down as a 1-2-3 inning for Spain. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Averett trailing Brevard 1-0 when we return. And welcome back as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Averett trailing 1-0 to Brevard. It will be the senior shortstop, number 5, Ryan Traylor, leading off here. 2 for 2 on the afternoon. Faced 2 pitches, 2 singles. Has collected the Cougars' lone 2 hits on the afternoon. So I know if you're Anderson, this is a guy you really want to retire here, as he's kind of been your only kryptonite on the afternoon. So after Traylor, it'll be Hawk and Bradshaw due up for the Cougars. Trying to push something across here in the bottom half of the inning. As Traylor squares around to bunt, but quickly pulls it back for a ball. 90th pitch of the afternoon for Anderson. His pitch count getting up here, but has made most of his pitches through 7 innings. Or 6 full innings, excuse me, as that's going to be a called strike. 1-1 count now. As I mentioned, Hawk due up next for the Cougars. And that's going to be swung on, lined back to Anderson, but Anderson able to pull that in. He'll flip it over to first base for the first out, able to retire a trailer for the first time today. So that will go down as a 1-3 putout in the book, as that will bring up the junior Dawson Hawk. Hawk steps in, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning as he'll take a first pitch called strike. Bradshaw due up next. If Bradshaw can reach, he'll give way for the freshman Brant Brophy. That's going to miss in the dirt for a ball. Count now 1-1. Averett needs base runners. Down 1-0. Kind of been a pitcher's duel today. Both teams not really able to get a whole lot going offensively, as that's going to be fouled back. Brevard does have 7 hits. We're able to stack 2 of those together in 1 inning to push a run across on an error by the right fielder for the Cougars. But for the most part, these hits have been scattered today. Averett 2 hits. As pitching has been effective, as that's going to be swung through and missed. Strike 3. Second out of the afternoon, or second out of the inning. As Hawk will go down swinging, as that will bring up Bradshaw. Anderson 1 out away from a one run or a shutout. That'd be his first career shutout and first career victory for the Tornadoes. 0 for 1 on the year. You know, if you're Anderson, you do want to get that first collegiate victory, as that's going to be hit back up the middle, pulled in by Jocker, and he'll fire across the diamond. Got to applaud the effort there by Jucker, as he's able to record Bradshaw for the final out of this one. So that's going to conclude things for the day here at Owen Fulton Field, as the Tornadoes are going to hold on for a 1-0 victory over the Averett University Cougars. They'll improve to 2-2 on the year. Averett will fall to 0-3. 2 tightly fought games, though, today, as got to applaud the effort of both teams, as Averett looks much improved from last year, as tightly fought contests, as I just mentioned, but Brevard able to capitalize on a couple of miscues and push a run or two across here more than the Cougars, and they moved to 2-2, as I mentioned. So that's going to conclude things here from Owen Fulton Field. I'm Joseph Swanson. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to today's broadcast. And as always, go Cougars.